Cancel Christmas. Yeah, I said it. Cancel Christmas and every holiday that's forthcoming. The first one's going to be Halloween, then Thanksgiving, and then we have Christmas. Cancel every single holiday. Right now, there is a shutdown, a government shutdown. Why? Because there is a debate on health care. There is a standstill because the Democrats are not pushing forward because what they say will happen is that the premiums that people will have to pay for health care is astounding. A lot of people will lose health care. And the political experts say that all of this is to give tax breaks to some of the wealthiest people who have more money than they know what to do with. Do you know that a lot of wealth is wasted? A lot of the wealth that many of these rich people have all over the world is wasted while people are hungry and homeless. And a lot of this wealth are from corporations. A lot of those corporations get their money from your money through your purchases. And some of the biggest purchases are made on Christmas. It's even said that many companies stay afloat all year long just from Christmas sales. So these are the same people who want to deny you basic, very basic. It's not like people are rich. The very basics, just to give tax breaks to already pot-bellied, fat, bloated, hideous people, while others suffer. So to me, it makes absolutely no sense why anyone would go and give their money to these corporations. And let's face it, a lot of this is gift giving and buying is waste. Okay, let's start with the first one, Halloween, candy, sugar. Is it a secret that this is poison? It's no secret that these are poisons, but this is what you're about to run and give your money to get you sick. Not to mention that sugar is addictive, but you will pay to be poisoned, and you will pay to make them rich. And when they get rich, they use your money to pay for lobbying, for policies to destroy you. Your money. Then let's go to Thanksgiving, a gluttonous holiday. Well, what? A turkey? Antibiotic, toxic-laden turkey? You stuff yourself with that, with all the other sugary stuff and all the other sugary things, making them rich. It's no secret. Everyone is complaining about the state of food in America, how it is filled with poisons. One guy did a research on a particular food that they use the same material they use in making yoga mats. You're basically being fed plastic. No wonder people's guts are messed up and you have all kinds of problems, but you pay for that. There is no attempts to clean up the food, to get better food. And the annoying and most disrespectful part of it is they keep blaming the population. Don't eat this, don't eat that, stop eating this, eat organic. Well, did anyone ever think to say, stop making those type of poisons? And now you have Christmas. Do you know that some people don't even know the significance of Christmas? And I'm not talking about kids. Grown adults do not know the whole inspiration behind Christmas. According to Christianity, the Christian religion, it was the birth of Christ to save man from this sinful world. That's what Christmas was about. But then it was hijacked, turned around, and all it is shopping. Shopping for useless, worthless gifts, most of them thrown away, most of them not used, to make another set of people rich, and no honor to who the holiday was meant for. And that's what you're going to take your money and give to other people? No. Corporations own these companies, and corporations run America, not really the government. That's more or less a facade. It's corporations. And in this climate, we can see that. And you're going to take your little bit of money that they don't even want to give you to go and finance the very people who are vested in your doom. That money could be done with a lot of other things. You could be saving it. You could be saving it to get the hell out of Dodge. I've read places that the American dream is getting out of America. This empire will collapse. History has shown that every empire that was risen high, you had the UK monarch, you had the Greeks, you had the Romans. To be honest with you, you even have Africa. That's where it all started. But the monsters made sure to keep that well hidden. But that was the first. And I'm not just talking Egypt. I'm also talking about West Africa, the Gold Coast of Ghana, Knock universities in Nigeria, Mali, the Dogon people. Those were the first, but that was well hidden because God forbid a melanated person get any credit. And all of these empires fell. And this one, I think, will fall too. I don't want that. I do not want that. Not at all. Because there are great things about this country, but the things that made this country great and made it a place that everybody wanted to come for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are slowly being crushed. I don't know if we can get it back. And even if we get a modicum of it back, I think the gravy train is over because of greedy, wicked human beings. There are better ways. You can still enjoy the holidays. The holidays, you don't have to enjoy the holidays by spending useless stuff that you probably don't even need or won't enjoy. The best ways to spend time is with family. Why can't families all come together and talk? And even if you want to eat food, why do you have to buy it from a corporation that has to pump all kinds of chemicals in it so it can have a shelf life? Why can't we buy our cakes and cookies from the lady down the street who probably is trying to make some money to pay her rent, since now a lot of people have lost their jobs? Why can't we go back to home economics, sewing our own clothes? Why can't we get into crafts and hobbies? Why can't we get together and sit down and talk? We don't need phones. People don't talk and we don't come together. But the true beauty of happiness, the true beauty of life is communication, interacting with other human beings. How much happiness are you going to get from a bag? Isn't it temporary? And isn't that stupid to have a $10,000 bag, but you don't even have $500 in your savings? These are ways that we can spend our money. I never gave into when I was in my late 20s, even before all of the nonsense that's happening in the climate we are in now. I just looked at it and I said, this is ridiculous. Why am I taking my money to make other people rich? Why would I do that? So I said, listen, the only people who I would give gifts to are little kids. I wasn't giving any gifts and I wasn't accepting. I created my own tradition. I didn't need anyone to tell me. That's the point of using your brain, not just following whatever society says. And I think this should be an ongoing thing because these corporations have no respect for humanity. The disrespect is unbelievable. The greatest disrespect is to Black women. I have to listen to this monstrosity. Disrespect Ketanji Brown. Disrespect Jasmine Crockett, telling these hardworking women that they got their jobs through DEI, knowing fully well that people don't even want to give them those jobs, the money that they had to pay to go to school, negating Black women, talking so horribly about them, but these are the same people who buy. They say that we have the highest spending, we spend the most for these same animals to come and treat you terribly. For these, you go into the stores, clearly have seen that a person paid. Their receipts, there have been some cases where even the receipt is shown and they're still arrested. This is the stores you're going into? I don't think anybody in their right mind needs to be going into these stores and giving their money to the very people who used your money to lobby for your demise. They are taking out Black history, but you're going to take in your money and give to them to empower them to keep on doing more nonsense to you. And I don't think it should just end with the holidays. I really think that people need to start curbing their spending. I mean, their plan is to automate everything and keep people slaves, keep people so that they have no choices. I think the other monstrosity said they want to put people on basic life income, which is not going to be great because they dictate now what you eat, what kinds of foods, where you live. That is not freedom. But all of this is through our money. Nobody can stand on their own. People need people, even if they don't like it. So cancel every holiday. And I think from here on out, reconsider how you spend. It makes more sense to have money saved. It's ridiculous to just give your money to wicked people. The money that you would have spent on these useless holidays, save it. Have a plan. I think the best plan is if you can find somewhere else to go and get out of here. What's the point? If there's something better, or could that money be saved for your own future investment? Could that money be put towards your emergency savings? And I think that this should be our behavior from now on, even beyond this. They have no respect for humanity. So you don't go and respect them by giving them your money, only for them to treat you in a contemptible manner. That's it. That's all. What will you be doing? Comment. I'd like to know.